Hey, remember that night shift I told you about? Buckle up because I've got a story that'll give you chills. So, picture this. It's midnight, the streets are deserted, and I'm cruising in my ambulance, just waiting for a call. And then it comes. A frantic voice crackles through the radio. We've got a code blue stat. Without a second thought, I hit the gas, sirens blaring as I race through the empty streets, adrenaline pumping through my veins. As I arrive at the scene, chaos greets me. A young woman lies unconscious, her baby barely breathing in her arms. Time stops as I jump into action. CPR on the mom, oxygen on the baby, praying for a miracle. Minutes feel like hours as we fight to save them both. Every second counts, and I refuse to give up. Finally, a faint cry breaks through the tension. The baby is breathing on her own, but the mom, her pulse is weak, fading fast. With one last surge of determination, we shock her back to life. But here's where it gets wild. Just as we're about to rush them to the hospital, the woman's eyes flutter open, and she whispers something that stops us all in our tracks. "Thank you," she says, tears streaming down her face. But I wasn't alone. Someone was with us, guiding us through it all. We exchange confused glances, but before we can ask any questions, the woman reaches into her pocket and pulls out a worn-out photo. It's a picture of her and her husband, who passed away a year ago in a car accident. And then it hits me like a ton of bricks. The man in the photo, he's the reason they're both alive. Turns out, in her moment of despair, she felt his presence beside her, urging her to keep fighting for their baby. It's like he never left her side, even in death. We're all speechless, caught between disbelief and wonder. As we finally make our way to the hospital, the woman clutches the photo to her chest, a newfound hope shining in her eyes. And in that moment, I realized that sometimes the most unexpected miracles happen when we'd least expect them. So, there you have it. The craziest night of my life. And you know what? I wouldn't trade it for anything. Because in the darkest hours, even the smallest glimmer of hope can light up the whole world.